Starting off on Anthropic's website, they raised 13 billion Series F. 13-minute read. Let's go ahead and go for it. Anthropic has completed a Series F fundraising of 13 billion led by Iconic IQ. This financing values Anthropic at 183 billion post-money. Along with Icon IQ, the round was co-led by Fidelity Management and a research company and Lightspeed Venture Partners. The investment reflects Anthropic's continued momentum and reinforces our position as the leading intelligence platform for enterprises, developers, and power users. So see, these are some of the investors. It's always BlackRock, Blackstone, D1 Capital, Goldman Sachs, all the big names. Here's a quote from Krisha Ra, the CFO of Anthropic. From Fortune 500 companies to AI native startups, our customers rely on Anthropic's frontier models and platform products for their most important mission-critical work. So Anthropic has seen rapid growth since the launch of Claude in March of 2023, and at the beginning of 2025, less than 2 years after launch, Anthropic's run rate revenue had grown to approximately 1 billion. This is a quote by Devish, partner at Icon IQ. Anthropic is on an exceptional trajectory, combining research excellence, technological leadership, and relentless focus on customers. We're honored to partner with Dario and the team, and our lead investment in their Series F reflects our belief in their values and their ability to shape the future of responsible AI. All right, Anthropic. I'm more of a Gemini. Doesn't matter. Let's go on to the next little thing. So we are on Twitter now, or X, and 11 Labs. They're doing it again. They're introducing V2 of their FX model. So they got higher quality SF, looping sounds. I'm not going to play this. Let's just take a look at this right here. So you can now create seamless looping sound effects. So add 11 minutes of soft rain to an audiobook. Wow. So looping. I've talked about 11 Labs before. Another post on X. So I'm starting something new inside OpenAI. It's called OpenAI for Science, and it's the goal to build the next great scientific instrument. Alrighty. If you want to look into this more, you can check out Kevin Ware on X. But now let's hop over to an article on TechCrunch. OpenAI acquires product testing startup StatSig and shakes up its leadership team. OpenAI announced in a blog post on Tuesday that it has agreed to acquire the product testing startup StatSig and bring on its founder and CEO Vijay and as the company's CTO of applications. Let's scroll down a little bit. The acquisition marks OpenAI's latest effort to build out its application business, helmed by the former CEO of Instacart, Vijay Simo, who started work at the company a few weeks ago. Raji will report to Simo and will head product engineering for ChatGPT, the company's AI coding tool Codex, and future applications that OpenAI plans to build. The company says that bringing StatSig's experimentation platform in-house will accelerate product development across the applications organization. Alrighty, here's a quote. Take a look down here. I'm able to do this because the product and design leaders at OpenAI are amazing and now are complemented by Vijay Simo beginning her role as CEO of applications, said Wheel. OpenAI's products have been my life since I joined, and they're in great hands. OpenAI says that StatSig's acquisition is pending regulatory review. Once completed, the company says that all StatSig employees will become OpenAI employees. However, the product testing startup will continue operating independently and serving its customers based out of Seattle's office, the company said in their blog posts. OpenAI making moves too, baby. So another article of TechCrunch. This is WordPress. Show off Telex, its experimental AI development tool. So I haven't heard of this, so I'm going to read most of this article. Web publishing platform WordPress is introducing an early version of an AI development tool, which WordPress co-founder and Automatic CEO Matt described as a VO or Lovable, but specifically for WordPress. So VO and Lovable being referenced to popular vibe coding services for building software using prompt-based AI interfaces. So Mullenweg introduced the new WordPress AI tool called Telex at the WordCamp US 2025 conference in Portland last week. alongside other AI experiments. During his keynote address, Matt briefly demonstrated how Telex would allow users to create Gutenberg blocks, or the module builds of text, images, columns, and more that make up WordPress websites. He showed off how one developer used the AI tool to make simple marketing animation. The launch follows WordPress' announcement earlier this year that it was forming an AI team to steward the development of AI products that align with the WordPress project's long-term goals. Alrighty, here's a little quote I'll read. When we think about democratized publishing, like embedded in that way, is very core to WordPress mission. Has been taking things that were very difficult to do, that require knowledge of coding or anything else, and made it accessible to people, made it accessible in a radically open way, in every language, at a low cost, open source. We actually own it and have rights to it, Mullenweg said. Okay. I'm going to talk about Perplexity's comment later. Here's another quote just to finish off the article. The quick update is it's working its way through the legal system. We trust in fairness of the courts. Okay. Let's go WordPress. Hopping on to OpenAI. Let's see, building more helpful ChatGPT experiences for everyone. Our work to make ChatGPT as helpful as possible is constant and ongoing. We've seen people turn to it in the most difficult of moments. That's why we continue to improve how our model recognizes and responds to signs of mental and emotional distress, guided by expert input. So this work has already been underway, but we want to proactively preview our plans for the next 120 days, so you won't need to wait for launches to see where we're headed. The work will continue well beyond this period of time, but we're making a focused effort to launch as many of these improvements as possible this year. Let's go expanding interventions to more people in crises, making it even easier to reach emergency services and get help from experts, enabling connections to trusted contacts, strengthening protections for teens. Really good to see that ChatGPT is taking this kind of effort and direction. One more article on OpenAI.com, just going over the hire of the C2 of applications. I kind of went over this on the article on TechCrunch, but there is just a couple quotes that I want to read. Vijay has remarkable record of building new consumer and B2B products and systems at scale. He's joining at a time when our models are opening entirely new ways to build, and his leadership will help turn that progress into safe applications that empower people with many tools to improve their lives, help companies increase their impact, and allow developers to build faster and better products. Boom. Microsoft accelerating AI adoption for the U.S. government. A couple of days ago, Microsoft and the U.S. General Services Administration announced a comprehensive agreement to bring a suite of productivity, cloud, and AI services, including Microsoft 365 Copilot, at no cost for up to 12 months for millions of existing Microsoft G5 users. That is awesome. To help agencies rapidly adopt secure and compliance advanced AI tools that will enhance operations, strengthen security, and accelerate innovation for the American people. As an unparalleled milestone in advancing GSA's OneGov strategy, Microsoft's offerings will be available through a government-wide unified price strategy that is expected to drive $3 billion in cost savings in the first year alone, transferring productivity with AI, driving automation with AI agents. Federal agencies can opt into any or all of these offerings through September 2026 with discounted pricing available for up to 36 months. Okay, Microsoft. That's one AI tool that I haven't really used is Copilot. And Amazon, okay, introducing Amazon Lens Live, instant scanning, real-time product matches, and insights for Amazon's AI shopping assistant. Lens Live instantly scans products and shows real-time matches in a swipeable carousel to make finding the right item easier. Lens Live integrates Amazon's AI shopping assistant Rufus to offer product insights, summaries, and answer questions as you browse. It is now available for tens of millions of customers in Amazon shopping app and iOS, and will roll out to more customers in the coming weeks. All right, you gonna play anything right there? Next article. New fully open and transparent large language model launches. It's Swiss. The Swiss have something of a reputation for being methodical, particularly when it comes to things like banking, so it's no surprise that they take a similar approach to creating a large language model. They released Apertist, a large-scale open multilingual LLM. Latin for open, the name highlights its distinctive feature that the entire development process, including its architecture, model weights, and training data, is openly accessible and fully documented. Here's a quote from one of the scientists. So, Apertus is built for the public good. It stands among the few fully open LLMs at the scale, and it is the first of its kind to embody multilingualism, transparency, and compliance as the foundational design principles, says Imonul. He's the technical leader of the LLM project. And we got Reese Witherspoon says women need to be involved in AI because it's the future of filmmaking. Reese Witherspoon is welcoming the AI revolution in Hollywood and calling on the industry to make sure women are involved in the change. Speaking to Glamour magazine to promote the upcoming 4th season of her Apple TV series, The Morning Show, the Oscar winner said she has made it a priority in her career as a producer to always be looking forward to how media is evolving and how I can help be a part of bringing women along those emerging industries, and now we're doing it with AI. We got a quote down here. It is so important that women are involved in AI because it will be the future of filmmaking, Witherspoon said. And you can be sad and lame it all you want, but the change is here. So the rise of AI in Hollywood has sharply divided the industry. While some welcome the technology, others refuse to engage. Yeah, we're still early in all this AI stuff. If you're watching this video, you are ahead of 95% of the people in the world. Let me know down below what you think about the Microsoft article. Just curious. That is going to be it for this one, AI Pros. I will see you in the next one.